King Caesar is an ancient Shisekaiju created by Toho that first appeared in the 1974 Godzilla film, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. King Caesar's appearance was inspired by the Shisa, a beast resembling a combination of a dog and a lion. King Caesar possesses formidable speed, strength, and agility, enabling him to use various martial arts techniques, making him a formidable foe in close combat. He is rock solid, able to withstand a horrible beating going down. It is possible that King Caesar is a golem-like monster, as his body seems to be made of rock, with gems for his eyes and on his forehead. His most notable ability, however, is his ability to draw the energy beams of enemy monsters into his eyes and fire it back at the target. He used this twice with great effectiveness against Mechagodzilla before the cyborg wisely changed tactics and used his missiles instead. However, this special ability of his is not shown in Godzilla Final Wars, for no energy weapons were used against him. In video games such as Godzilla Unleashed, the Okinawan deity monster has the ability to transform raw solar energy into searing beams of heat from his eyes. In the Godzilla Island episode, All Out Monster Attack, King Caesar can fire a white lightning beam from his mouth. According to the Kaiju Guide in Godzilla, the game, King Caesar is a ferocious monster whose forte is nimble hand-to-hand combat. What's up, guys? Freaking Iceman here, and I've come to inspect the abilities and traits of this King Caesar, thanks to the recommendation of one of my subscribers. Thank you, sir. And I've come to find that King Caesar is 100 meters tall and 50,000 tons. His abilities include the tackle and the flying scissor kick. So you mean to say King Caesar could potentially tackle Godzilla and then beat the shit out of him? And check this out regarding the description of him on the Godzilla wiki page. King Caesar is a mystical defender of the Earth. Unlike the other Earth defenders, King Caesar is specifically concerned with the well-being of humanity and will respond to events that threaten human beings. King Caesar's strongest asset are his powerful legs, which have tremendous strength and flexibility. King Caesar's entire body is a capacitor, storing and refocusing the sun's energy into searing beams of heat, which he projects from his eyes. In battle, King Caesar can absorb the energy from his opponent's weapons, which both protects him from ranged attacks and provides him the power necessary to engage fast-moving opponents at range. His internal batteries are not unlimited in their capacity, and there is a possibility of overload should King Caesar absorb too much energy without quickly discharging it. Very interesting how he's powered by the sun and he can absorb all sorts of shit. And with the upcoming film Godzilla 2019 and Godzilla vs. Kong, we know that King Ghidorah will have an appearance in one of them, if not both. Might King Caesar come to the aid of Godzilla and the aid of humanity as he historically does? And might he be capable of absorbing some of Ghidorah's lightning beams and shit in hopes of perhaps reflecting them back or at least deterring the great foe from causing more damage? Here now is some information in regards to Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla and King Caesar's appearance and such. In the Showa series, King Caesar was the guardian of the Azumi family. He could be awakened by fulfilling a prophecy and an ancient song. King Caesar, the ancient guardian of the Azumi family, was sleeping in a mountain, waiting to be awoken. The Black Hole Planet 3 aliens heard of this monster and sent their own to destroy it. As Mechagodzilla raced to destroy him, the ancient song was sung. King Caesar erupted from the mountain and took on Mechagodzilla. King Caesar fought the best he could, but he was overwhelmed by Mechagodzilla's power. Godzilla arrived to stop the robot, but soon both were nearly defeated. Godzilla used his special power he had obtained from lightning to pull Mechagodzilla into him, and it allowed him to rip off his head. King Caesar then returned to his cave and collapsed at the entrance. There he was buried to peacefully sleep and heal his wounds. This sounds like some whack shit, man. This is some pretty crazy script writing, wouldn't you agree? Rather interesting, I might add. And I imagine a future rendition of King Caesar being implemented in a Godzilla film, as I believe it would be plausible if written and created properly. What do you guys think? Yeah, he looks kinda silly from these old shots I've been showing, but nonetheless, they could make him pretty cool looking, I think. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of King Caesar and a potential implementation of him in the future films. And how would you like to see him used in such? Let me know in the comments, and like this damn video if you haven't yet. I am the Triassic Iceman. More videos to come.